Hey, good morning, good afternoon, whatever the case may be. We are still here. And welcome to another hot edition to Crystal's Hot Seat. And here's your host.
Hey, and welcome to the Hot Seat with me, Crystal Whitman. We have a local play director in the hot seat today. It's Vincent Williams. Good morning, and thank you for being in the hot seat.
Well, good morning. Thank you for having me.
Well, we were just talking before the show, so you do several plays, which is so exciting. Share with us this upcoming play that you have going and just the meaning behind it.
Okay, what we have coming up on April 28th, which is our 11th year.
Wow.
This is entitled Dance Sits High Praise. And this ballet will feature the Orchesis Dance Company from Grambling State University, which is under the direction of the renowned choreographer Diane Maroney Grigsby. And we also have Christian Dance Center under the direction of Terry Jackson. And in this ballet, you will see modern dance, ballet, jazz, tap, but it will basically be done to spiritual numbers. So a lot of people will look at that as praise dancing. So we've been fortunate enough for the last 10 years to have a lot of our organizations and church groups to come to this event. So it has been an awesome 10 years, and we're looking forward to the 11th year.
I'm excited about it as well. Now, you said that this play honors people who've gone on, who've passed. Talked about that for me.
Well, when we started this event, we had several people that were on board with us to help us, promote it, whether it was through grants. Vicki Marshall, who worked for Shreveport Regional Arts Council, we're honoring her. She was actually one of the individuals that was so instrumental in helping us get the grant for this event. And we also have my cousin that lived in Keachai, Louisiana, by the name of Rose Youngblood. She was real big with the McDonald's Corporation with Roy Griggs. And whatever we needed for is feeding the dancers, and when they would come here and they needed lunch, Rose made sure that happened.
Yeah.
Okay, and we also have Debbie Johnson that passed on. Debbie's mother is with the Peppermints. And
yes, everybody knows about the Peppermints.
Everybody knows about the
Peppermints. Are still around.
They are still around.
They're still kicking,
still kicking, high and twirling and beating the drums, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and so she was very instrumental with working with her mom, and they would always help whatever they could to promote this event. Yeah. And she recently passed away. And we have our former president, who was president of the university when Mac and I were there, Dr. Joseph Johnson. We're honoring him. And that was my mom's classmate, 19th class of 1959. And we're also honoring two individuals, sad to say, that was actually gunned down at Grambling this past fall. The two young men that were gunned down by the name of Earl Andrews and Moncarius, hope I'm pronouncing that right, Caldwell. And we're paying tributes to them also. And I want you to know that their families are so excited. They have been selling tickets like crazy in the Farmerville area. I think they're bringing all of Farmerville with them to the performance.
A great way to honor those students, and we do remember that unfortunate time on the campus of GSU earlier this year. So, but you are in the hot seat this morning. Right. So we gotta put you out there. What is your favorite part of the play, without giving away too much information?
Well, it's actually a dance recital. It's a ballet performance. My favorite part is actually when they give out a scholarship in memory of Helen Horton, which is a $2,000 award to a deserving student that will go to Grambling and study up under Mrs. Grigsby. And Mrs. Horton, who the scholarship is named after, is my mother. So she used to be on the board of Extensions of Excellence. So that is my favorite part of the show, when I'm actually seeing that I'm still honoring my mom by giving out a $2,000 award, because I know that's what she would like for an individual to continue the legacy by going to the university where she graduated. So therefore I'm able to do that, with the help of everyone that helps me. Yes. And so that's my favorite part. And all of the dancers are just phenomenal. So it's really just an exciting event. you're coming to the Strand Theater.
Yes.
But the fact is, you know, it's almost like you're coming to a worship service, because people are really, you know, people get into it, and you know, they clap their hands, they stomp their feet. It's almost like an old-fashioned down-home church service. And that's the way it's been for the last 10 years.
And not just the last 10 years, but prominent in the African American community, just the praise and worship and the dancing that goes back way hundreds of years ago as well. Would you say?
Right. Because they're actually doing different genres of music, you know, with the dance. They go back even and do, like when you're saying, going back hundreds of years, they're performing a lot of the Negro spirituals. You know, Mrs. Grigsby is very, very keen on that. She loves to dance to the Negro spiritual. So they have about 3 spirituals they're doing. They're dancing to contemporary gospel numbers. Miss Jackson with Christian Dance Center she's doing a lot. I know one of the numbers they're dancing to is John P. Key, He'll Welcome Me.
Yes.
And I know that Mrs. Maroney with Grambling, they actually, as they say, brought the house down last year with Alabaster Box by C.C. Winans. Wow. So they're bringing that back. Things like How I Got Over. And we're going to close the show with Gerald Levert and Yolanda Adams' number, I Believe I Can Fly.
That's awesome.
Yeah, right.
Well, speaking about closing the show, we're going to close this segment with just some more information on how can people get tickets and the dates of the play. Okay.
The date is April 28th, of course, 2018, 7 o'clock p.m. at the Strand Theater, which is downtown Shreveport. Tickets are $20. You may reserve your ticket now if you would like by calling the Strand Theater box office at 318-226-8555. Again, 318-226-8555.
You got that memorized.
Oh, yes.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
All right. So it's going to be a full house, and people are going to enjoy a great show, it seems.
Well, we hope so.
Yeah.
Well, we know they're going to. Yeah, right, exactly.
Awesome. Well, you stay right there in the hot seat, and we'll be right back after these commercial breaks. Stay with us.
Special times or dinner time. It's all about the glass. Libby Factory Outlet. Glasses for every occasion.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to the hot seat. We are talking with local play director Vincent Williams about Dance His High Praise, and welcome back to the hot seat. Thank you.
Thank you.
So we were just so excited getting into just about what this is. It's a recital coming to the Strand Theater that you do not want to miss at home. So just talk about, again, so it started off, you started 10 or 11 years ago. Talk about that for me.
This is we started 10 years ago. This is our 11th year.
Wow.
Actually, I had gone to see this performance at Grambling, and I was so impressed with it. I told Miss Maroney, Miss Maroney, let's see about bringing this performance to the Strand Theater. And I wrote a grant, and again, one of the young ladies that passed away by the name of Vicki Marshall, she was working with Shreveport Regional Arts Council. Yeah. And she helped me with the grant, you know, and that's how we all got started. The rest is history. And we've been on target ever since.
That is amazing. That is to bring that to the Shreveport-Bossier area. So there is actually something to do in Shreveport-Bossier if you're at home thinking otherwise. So this year, so you had some plays prior to this play, Dance His High Praise, is that right, this year?
Right. The last play I had was in November, and we did a wonderful job with that play, and so actually we're going to give out 2 awards at the dance recital to the best performer. We have a best female performer, and we have a best male performer.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I would just be extra like, woo!
Right.
You guys are giving out an award for that.
Right.
So you have another play coming up after this one as well. Talk about that.
Yes, we have a play this summer that we're going to do. It's an old classic by James Baldwin. The name of it is The Amen Corner.
Wow.
And it's actually about this old sister who starts a storefront church, and her young son, who is a musician, and he wants to go out into the world, but actually she wants him to stay in the fold at the church. So it's an old classic. I think it was written back in the 50s by James Baldwin. And so we're going to do that one, and actually the star of that play actually will be a local artist by the name of Princetta Barfield, and she's also a soloist, so she has a lot of work to do, so she's excited about doing that as well.
Now, if a person wants to get involved in your plays, how could they do that? So you've already picked the dancers for the prior play, but how can they contact you and get involved with this?
I'm always looking for female actors as well as male, so you can contact me by dialing 318-393-6259. I would love to work with you.
Now, would they need like an resume, application, prior experience? What would they need?
Well, some of them come with no experience at all. And actually, if you could just call me, if you're willing to work now, you know, that's the main thing. The main thing I ask for is the commitment.
Well, define commitment or work. What is that?
Okay.
How many hours they have to put in?
We usually rehearse 3 days a week, at least 2.5 hours, you know, each time. And if you can just commit to coming, you know, it's community theater. So a lot of times, you know, I have to understand that, you know, it's different, you know, than college. You know, in college they're on scholarships and they rehearse every night. You know, with the dance company, with Miss Maroney, the reason they're so precise because they actually rehearse every day.
Exactly.
But with community theater, we don't rehearse every day, but when we do have rehearsal, it's so important that you attend. And so that's what I mean when I say commitment, because if you're not there, you're going to miss something. You know, and some people will say, well, I know my part, but if you're not there to interact, you know, it's a problem.
Because it's all a team effort.
Right,
really.
exactly, right.
And so much work goes into this.
Right.
Again, so before we leave, so this play is honoring several in the community.
Right.
And how does that make you feel? It's a special meaning to you, it seems.
Yes, it's a very special meaning, being the fact that all of the individuals that we're honoring, they were so instrumental in helping us get this performance together back in the day. Like I was saying with Rose, Vicky, Debbie, and also I missed a young man by the name of Darrell Cleveland. Darrell was a choreographer and that danced professionally with Miss Maroney. He used to come to Grambling and set pieces on the orchesis. So we're also honoring him. And then, like I was saying, the 2 individuals that are from Farmerville that were gunned down at Grambling State University this past fall. The orchesis just felt that it was necessary to honor them because these 2 individuals were their friends on campus. So that's why the dancers wanted Extensions of Excellence, which is my company, to honor them as well.
And obviously you're wearing your proud Grambling alumni jacket today, where everybody is what? Yeah. Everybody is
GSU.
Everybody is somebody.
Everybody is somebody. That's right. The Graham family.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, we thank you for being in the hot seat. And if a person wants to get information for the tickets, do you still have tickets available, or how can they do that? Yes, tickets are still available by calling the Strand Theater box office at 318-226-8555. Cash, credit card, check, whatever you have, you know, they take it all. And that's April 28, 2018. You can reserve your tickets by calling that number Monday through Friday. They're actually open from 10 to 5. You know, so if you would like to go down and purchase your ticket on your lunch break or anything like that, you're welcome to do that because, you know, the Strand Theater is a union house, so that's what they do full time. Yes. Right. So I'm sure it'll be beautiful, especially in the Strand Theater. Exactly, right. Beautiful. Yeah, beautiful theater. I think it's the grandfather theater of all in the state of Louisiana. Yes. Yeah, right. Definitely breathtaking. Exactly. Well, we thank you for being in the hot seat and not running off. We definitely appreciate that. Yeah, not running off. Yeah. All right, well, that does it here, and we'll see you in just a few minutes on Hot Seat. Stay with us.
Since 1985, J&S Electronics has served the architects with superior electronics from transistors, resistors, and fuses. We carry HDMI cables and a wide selection of AV cables and connectors. We also have a large supply of batteries and tools to handle your projects. Need Cat 6 or CCTV systems? Call us at 318-631-8675 or come see us today at 6437 Greenwood Road.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Hot Seat with me, Crystal Whitman, and we have Lynn Vance from the Lynn Vance Show.
How did I get here?
The Magic Pixel
my monthly pop-in Star Trek. Me and Lynn visit.
So you're not Aunt Flo, you are Lynn. All right, well, welcome.
No, ma'am. It's not bad news coming. It's good news.
The storms are here, but we have Lynn Vince on the show with us today. So we got some news in Shreveport-Bossier. We have beautiful ladies from the Miss USA and Miss Teen USA pageant that's going to be in Shreveport-Bossier. Can you believe it?
Girl, I can believe it. I can believe it.
Why? How?
Because it was in Vegas for like the last couple of years, and I'm like, they were probably like, we need to cut back on the budget. And Shreveport was probably like, you know, we give y'all a discount.
Yeah.
And plus the Louisiana Film Credits apply.
They do.
To that. So
okay.
they've saved money.
Yeah.
But, you know, I was alive 20 years ago when they had the first one here in Shreveport.
How old were you 20 years ago?
We're old enough to...
You know you're in the hot seat. Yeah. How old were you 20 years ago?
20-something.
We can look this up.
20-something. Anyway, all I have to say is they made Shreveport look like $1 million.
Yes.
Like, I'm sitting at home watching, like, wait a minute, I've been there, I don't remember it. Like, damn.
Wait,
I mean, it was... You know,
that's the grocery store.
Yeah, they make the area look great. It's going to be a great thing for tourism.
Yes.
And plus all these beautiful women, so the men will be happy.
Yeah.
I'll be happy too.
Yes, women's empowerment.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, you know, it surprises me that most people don't know the difference. They'll just say, oh, yeah, Miss America's coming to town. Like, a lot of people don't know the difference between
there's a whole different Miss America.
There's a whole different...
There's actually a Miss America, Louisiana, and a Miss USA, Louisiana.
Yeah, I'm impressed. It's
because it is kind of confusing at first.
Yeah.
Unless you kind of can conceptualize it, because I'm friends with Miss Louisiana America on Instagram, so she was just at the governor's mansion.
Okay.
So I get pictures from her doing her thing, and then of course my coworker and friend Laura Visit is Miss Louisiana USA.
Okay.
And so she's doing out in the community doing all kind of good stuff too. So.
That's good. Yeah, and it's all about women's empowerment. Yeah. So that's a good thing. So yeah, there's a whole wealth of pageants out there, and we talked about you doing.
I missed that pageant. You know, there was a big beautiful woman pageant at the convention center. I think it was last weekend, and I'm telling you,
in town. Okay,
yes, and I almost thought about not entering, but just doing a Lynn Vance webisode.
You should
on that.
have.
I know it was so short notice that it was like the day before, and I couldn't get in touch with the people.
Yeah,
so maybe next time.
No.
But I would love to go behind the scenes.
Well, no, you know that first of all, you have a pageant coach with your friend here.
Okay.
Yeah.
You still trying to push me.
Secondly, if you do the pageant, you have to have a platform. Now, a platform is a community service event that you're most passionate about.
Animals.
So, animals, yeah.
Animal welfare.
You already, apparently that would be.
Well, no,
that's what you're passionate about. That's
I should do something different though. Huh?
No, you have to do something that you're passionate about, and you are just the animal lady. I mean, yes, like just how they I don't know how you would focus that platform, but just something about animals, huh?
I'm sure I could focus it like I focused this red on these lips today.
Yeah, talk about that. That's a very nice color. You know, you do your makeup so well. Tell
well,
me
you know, I thought, Lord, you look like you're going to a funeral, girl. You need to brighten it up some.
It is raining outside.
So, but of course, I'm going to take it off as soon as I leave the set.
Yes.
Because I don't want people to get the wrong idea while I'm trying to make my way on to work. You know?
Yeah, we don't want them to get the wrong idea of you making your way up the ladder.
But makeup is a wonderful thing.
Yes.
Now, we've talked about this before, and we are going to do some kind of something special with makeup one day.
Yes, so stay tuned.
Because we were talking about this earlier, and you were talking about a lot of people have sinus problems at this time of the year, and you were saying, you know, if they have it, they can't really wear eye makeup. And what did I say, girl? I said, girl, if you over 30 and you can't wear no eye makeup, just call in sick. Don't go to work. Just don't go.
You think is it that bad?
I mean, I think after a certain age, makeup is more of a necessity than it is an enhancement.
Really?
I do, girl.
We'd like to know what you think about this. Definitely hit us up on Crystal's Hot Seat on Facebook.
Yes, am I wrong?
And comment to us about that, because I don't know, you have women like Halle Berry, she's 50.
Halle wear makeup?
I know of some women that do not have to wear makeup.
Okay, they have already got a husband.
We should always take our makeup.
They probably already got a husband.
I don't have
they
to
got
wear makeup.
kids. They husband ain't going nowhere. That's fine.
Well, you know, speaking of makeup and the pageant, you know, so the Miss USA used to be owned by Donald Trump. And Donald Trump is always in the news, but there's a local Louisiana woman who's also in the news with him as well. Talk about that.
First of all, Donald Trump be having more Twitter wars than the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Beverly Hills, Dallas, all put together.
Yeah.
But
which is true.
oh, you talking about stormy?
Stormy.
It is stormy today.
Yes.
The weather is very stormy.
It is stormy.
But Daniels.
Stormy Daniels. And my interest with this is the only interest that I have in this story is the fact that she's from Louisiana. That's it.
Yeah.
Period. Other
She
than
is
that,
from Louisiana.
Other than that,
Do you think that something happened between them?
you know, I think that she knows the answer and he knows the answer, and that's it. Nobody else knows. I wasn't there. I was. You know.
I know.
But you weren't there.
It don't matter. They did it. Girl, I'm gonna say, look.
Yeah.
If you're the Trump supporter, this really, because really, how many presidents have not done some kind of sexual something? I guess it really doesn't impact their presidential judgment.
Yeah.
But honey, it's he ran around talking about grabbing it, and you don't think he did something? He ain't run around just grabbing stuff. Miss Lynn don't run around just looking at makeup. I'll buy it and wear it.
You grab it.
So,
and hence the lipstick.
You know.
Well, you know, some people have more self-control than others, but you know, there's always going to be people out there seeking fame and attention. So that's another thing that you have to think of.
And if I wasn't an honest person, I'd probably be getting in line too. Be like, yes, he tried to talk to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, there are some victims out there, which is the reason why they have the women's, this March, this is the end of March, it's pretty much wrapped up at, you know, the Women's Month.
And you know, I joke about everything.
Yeah.
And I'm going to always joke about everything.
Yes.
But that's serious and that's true. And that's what is so disturbing about it is that we are so quick to judge women because they are a porn star or they may work a little corner here and there.
Yeah.
You know. They're doing, some of them are doing what they have to do to survive. You know what I mean? And some of them are placed in those situations that's not even in their control. You know, it's just like we can't always just judge somebody based on what they do for a living. That's just the way I feel.
You don't judge a book
by its cover. I mean, we're not walking in their shoes, so.
Speaking of judging a book by its cover, you had a visit to the Shreve Memorial Library. I
did, girl.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, the library has so much more than books.
Yes.
Miss Lynn went to a bread making class. The last time I was on here, Crystal was like, girl, when you gonna get a man? When you gonna get a man? I was like, I don't want one. I still don't want one. But I'm trying to prepare for the future. And so
when he comes.
Yeah, so I said I'm gonna take this bread making class. Girl, after about 5 minutes of kneading that bread, after I started sweating, I said, I don't know if I want a man this bad. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
But somebody told me.
It's a why do you feel that you need to bake for a man?
Because somebody told me that when you have a man over to your place for a date, honey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's your email address, by the way, just in case somebody gets you up for a date?
Okay, anyway, hold on. So, you invite a man over, you always want to have something baking in the oven.
Okay.
Now, they don't, you know, you can really just cheat.
Literally baking in the oven or baking in your oven?
No, baking in the oven, and you can cheat and just get you some more Grand's biscuits, you know, the pop the can thing open.
You go to Popeyes and get some biscuits and put them in the microwave. Okay.
Anyway, they say that smell does something to a man. You know, it probably release like the marriage pheromones.
Yeah.
You know, they be like,
I've never heard of that.
Marriage. She's cooking and she, you know, they like all that.
Okay.
So I went and took the little class, and that's going to be the next episode of the Lynn Van Show.
Okay.
My bread making class.
So we have to tune into the
bread making class of 2018.
To see how it goes, how it went.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when is that going to air?
It'll be online this Friday. So this show will be on Saturday. So we'll already be online.
Well, this show is actually this is Sunday. This is Sunday morning. You are waking up to Lynn Vance and Crystal Whitman on the hot seat. It's coming. Yeah. So you're right.
It'll be online.
It'll be online. So you can check it out. And what's the website?
architectshomepage.com/The Lynn Vance Show.
So, all right. Any other ideas for exciting adventures that you like to do? Because we never know where you will find Lynn Vance.
No, but I like to try anything that I haven't tried already. So, you know, I would even love to like spend a night in jail. I'm fascinated with stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah.
So, like maybe Prison Wives? Would you be on an episode of Prison Wives? You know?
No, I'm just.
It was
No, but I'm telling
your
you
husband that you just married in jail.
No, but honey, as soon as if I spend a night in jail, as soon as they walk me in that shower and there ain't no partition,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like,
Yeah.
It's gonna be. It would be. I like to do different stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm open to whatever.
Yeah.
That's why I'm open to doing a makeover with you. I'll let them take all my makeup off. I'll let y'all see me without makeup.
Okay, yeah, that'll be interesting. You heard it right here on the hot seat, so we're gonna see Lynn without some makeup. And you know, me as well. You might as well just do it. Let's just let it all hang out. Let it all hang out. And how can people contact you if they had ideas or they wanted to have you, they want to be a part of your show?
Well, first of all, they need to like the Facebook page,
Yeah.
the Lynn Van Show Facebook pages. They can always message me and reach me through there.
Mm-hmm.
But they can also email me at lvance@ktalnews.tv. So you can always reach me there. And how can they reach you, honey?
All right. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely all over Facebook, all over the Crystal's Hot Seat on Facebook. We'd like to know, you know, your opinions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hit us up, comment on Facebook. And if I don't like what y'all say, we're going to delete it. No, I'm joking. No, we're not.
Hey,
We're
well,
not gonna do
you're
that.
a journalist, so it's all about freedom
I
of
know.
speech.
I know.
You know? Freedom
Yeah.
of speech. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, so
So-
we'll leave it.
Yeah. So lots of exciting things. I mean, you know, it's spring. Any spring, I know you have like the jewelry line. So anything new popping up with the jewelry
You
line?
know, I don't know that jewelry changes with the seasons. I know,
Oh.
you know, clothes do,
Yeah.
of course.
Uh-huh.
And bikini season's coming up.
Oh.
So a lot of us are getting ready for that.
Are you getting ready for the beach?
Yeah. I'm trying to pick out which.
Two-piece or
I'm
one?
trying to pick out. Oh, girl, I don't want way beyond that. I'm trying to pick out what cover up it's gonna be this season. You know, like
Yeah.
full body cover up.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like gonna be like take this leg out the cover up, put it in the water. You know, like you ain't gonna see none of my body
Oh,
until
okay.
I'm in the water.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can hustle and have
Yeah.
a job and
Yeah.
another job and then
Another
that,
job,
I mean,
yeah.
people know what they can do.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's all into perspective. You know, it's all about being organized
Exactly.
and empowering women, and that's what it's all about. And
Exactly.
that's what we're doing here on the hot seat here, and that's why we have Lynn Vance here. We're going to be having some other episodes coming in the future with makeup and maybe some other
Yeah.
panels of guests to have those opinions
Oh,
out
we need
there.
to have some good discussions, girl.
Yes, we're excited about it, and so I'm sure you'll be at this year's Miss USA and Miss Teen USA pageant. So
I'm
you
trying to
can be
hustle
going.
a backstage pass, girl. What you gonna do? I'm trying to get me a free ticket or something.
Yeah.
If y'all watching, I could be a judge. I know beauty when I see it. I look in the mirror every day.
What's your definition of beauty? You're
My
the hot
definition of beauty is a good personality.
Mhm.
A good personality, a good person, good morals, and all that stuff. Because, girl, everything that glitters is not gold.
And you've heard it here on the hot seat. I'm Crystal Whitman, and we're going to sign out. We'll see you next week.